Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh WRB here, bringing you a brand new review. And today I will be talking to you guys about Split, M. Night Shyamalan's new movie featuring James McAvoy. And come on, guys, if you haven't seen Professor X in any other movie, this guy knows how to act. Just wanted to interrupt my review to thank Rakib Gaming as well as CS Kill HD for requesting this movie for me to review. If you guys have any more suggestions for me to review, put them down in the comments section below. Thanks, guys. This one is starring, like I said, James McAvoy and Anya Taylor-Joy from The Witch, which, if you didn't see my review, go and check it out right now. That's a wicked movie that is under the radar type movie that I think a lot of people kind of missed. So go and check out The Witch. Betty Buckley, who was in M. Night Shyamalan's other movie, The Happening, and she just plays a crazy woman in that. In this one, she plays his therapist. Yes. So if you don't know what this movie is about, it is three girls are kidnapped by a man with a diagnosed 23 distinct personalities and must try and escape before the apparent emergence of a frightful new 24th. What's happened? Something crazy happened in his life that made these personalities emerge, and I guess some other stressful thing happened that is making a 24th emerge. It's a really cool story and totally up M. Night Shyamalan's alley of psychological thriller, because back in the day when he was at the top of his game, Sixth Sense, everything, he was the twist master, and I was such a huge fan of his until he started doing really crappy movies with Will Smith and stuff. And I think that's what happened with everyone, and to say that M. Night Shyamalan is back is the truth. He is totally back, and I hope this stays. So I think he's more grounded in his approach to filmmaking, as well as he's just coming up with better ideas for movies. He's got a lot of ridicule from the mental illness world, especially it coming out right at the same time as Bell Let's Talk. It's all about mental. I don't know if the timing was right on when the film came out. I don't think this should have been a January movie, because it is such a good movie that coming out in January is usually where movies go to die. But this one is shining so bright and has killed it 2 weeks in a row, #1 spot. So if that isn't enough to let you guys know that this is a good movie, then I don't know what is. So James McAvoy, he went all out with this role, and totally it's really weird to see how fast an actor can change from he's a 9-year-old boy as one of his identities, and then the other is a really OCD bad guy. So to switch from a really cutesy 9-year-old type, he did such a good job. And Anya Taylor, if you didn't see The Witch, you don't know. She was amazing in The Witch, and she is amazing in this. The scenes that have no dialogue whatsoever, and it's just her reacting slowly. The way this was filmed, the super slow movements going in on stuff, and the suspense is just done so well with the camera movement and just reactions of faces. The subtle things that you don't really overly notice in other movies is put under a microscope in this movie, if that makes sense. The way people react to certain things, or the slow burn of this story, and the things that you find out that are just more horrific and stuff like that, it's just, this movie, you can't really consider it a horror movie. If you guys don't know this about me, I'm a huge horror fanatic. That's my favorite genre of movie. So to go in thinking this is a horror movie, it's not really overly a horror movie. I guess it can still be considered that, but I would consider this more of a psychological thriller than a horror thriller. So it's not really overly scary or anything, but you get that sense of, oh my god, what is potentially going to happen, because this guy is really crazy. So some of the bad things about this movie are just the other two characters that get abducted with the lead actress didn't do a good job at all in this movie. Some of the it's really weird to see the scale of insanely good acting from James McAvoy and Anya Taylor, and then the other two girls, just some of the dialogue, or how it's almost they should have gotten 1 or 2 more takes of some of their things, because the bar was raised so high by the good actors in this movie that the lesser actors really stood out like a sore thumb in this one. And there's a few lines of dialogue that seemed a little clunky, people don't actually talk like that. So M. Night Shyamalan, it almost seemed like some of the people were fumbling over the words that he wrote, instead of kind of bringing it back, and it's that character I don't think would actually talk like that. And that's just a few characters, and then there's a scene towards the end where it's just it seemed really forced, how it was said just to kind of unveil something else. And obviously it is that. And I'm not giving you any spoilers for this movie because it is so good that I want you guys to see it spoiler free, because when I found out some of the stuff that happens in this movie towards the end and stuff, I'm just like, oh, that is so cool. So like, go in, be excited. This is a really fun movie. This one's getting 5.5 out of 6. It is so, it for a January, not even just for a January movie. I'm so happy to see that M. Night Shyamalan is back doing good, like, thriller type movies, because I was obsessed with his movies growing up. Sixth Sense was amazing. Signs, I think if you don't like Signs, watch it again. High five to M. Night Shyamalan for being back. I can't wait for his next film, and I hope he stays the course and keeps doing these really good movies, because I just enjoy his work. So if you guys enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to click this video you see on the screen. You might actually like it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Have a nice day, guys.